LiberalViewer presents.
So I want to get to the Ted Cruz clips, and the first one is Chuck Todd asking him about, why he's doing so badly. Why has John Kasich actually gotten more votes than you in the last week? And Ted Cruz, this is actually one of his shorter answers, and I will talk about it a little more after you watch that over here.
That I began my conversation with Senator Ted Cruz on Friday, and I began by asking him why even John Kasich has actually received more Republican votes than Ted Cruz has since Cruz won Wisconsin 3 weeks ago.
Well, Chuck, what we have been seeing happening for several months now is Republicans uniting behind our campaign. Now, you're right. You're focusing on the last week. The last week, Donald Trump won his home state of New York, and he won the adjoining states in the Northeast. And the media reacted with heart palpitations at what a wonderful, wonderful, decisive moment it was for Donald. But as you know well, in the 3 weeks that preceded New York, 5 states voted: Utah, North Dakota, Wisconsin, Colorado, Wyoming. A total of 1.3 million people voted in those 5 states, and we won landslides 5 states in a row. In fact, I won more Republican votes in Wisconsin than Donald Trump did in New York, although that somehow hasn't been reported an awful lot.
If you don't win Indiana,
So that seems like total spin to me, basically, especially if you look at the numbers that Chuck Todd reported on in his introduction to his interview with Ted Cruz, and I'm sure Ted Cruz knows those numbers, that if he doesn't win in Indiana, it's basically, I saw several pundits claim that there's a possibility that Ted Cruz could actually drop out of the race, and the one thing that made me think, oh, maybe that could actually happen is, why else? He's doing what they call the full Ginsburg. He went on all 5 shows this morning. Is this like his last hurrah, where he's like, this is the last time he's a serious candidate? I mean, even now he mathematically cannot get to the number 1237. All he can do is maybe stop Trump, although that doesn't even seem that likely, especially if he loses Indiana on Tuesday.
YouTube, you decide.